Good morning, Chasm listeners. This is Kelly Molitor with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District, bringing you this week's conservation report. This past Monday kicked off the National Farm Safety and Health Week. And also, since harvest season has started for a lot of farms in the area and will soon be in full swing, I wanted to bring about some safety tips for both farm machine operators as well as motorists. To start off, I will go over some tips for the farmers. Number one, it's important to just be visible, using your hazard lights and turn signals and a slow-moving vehicle sign to communicate with the motorists, and just ensuring that all those light systems work and are visible before traveling on a public roadway. And taking the time to wash your machine's windows to remove any dirt that may obstruct your vision is important. Being aware of your surroundings by planning your route to the field before getting behind the wheel can help identify hazards such as low-hanging power lines, mailboxes, road signs, narrow bridges, railroad crossings, or perhaps even washed out or closed roads. You're also required to obey traffic signs. Just as a motorist would obey a yield sign or a stop sign, equipment operators must also obey road signs too. Another good tip is to kind of plan ahead by driving your equipment on public roads during times when traffic conditions are reduced. Just understanding your local traffic patterns can help you avoid times with an increased volume of motorists on the roadways, such as when people are traveling, during those peak times to and from work or to and from school. Some tips for motorists include, when you see those flashing hazard lights and slow-moving vehicle signs, that is an indication to you that you're approaching some farm machinery, and that when you see this line, to slow down and to stay back at least 50 feet from the machine. If you are driving your car at 55 miles per hour and come upon a tractor that is traveling at 15 miles per hour, it only takes 5 seconds to close a gap the length of a football field between you and that tractor. Most farm machinery is not designed to travel at speeds greater than 25 to 30 miles per hour, so please keep that in mind. Also, never assume that it is safe to pass farm equipment. Farm machine operators may drive from field approach to field approach, so look for possible driveways or field approaches that the equipment operator may be turning into. Passing is risky. Even if the operator seems to be pulling over to allow you to pass, consider other dangers of the situation, such as oncoming traffic you may not be able to see, and protruding equipment pieces such as folded shanks of a digger. Also, be alert when the equipment may be making a turn. Because farm equipment is so large, making right or left turns can be challenging. For instance, when making left turns, farm machine operators will swing their equipment far out to the right side of the road before making a left turn. So be sure to slow down and do not assume it is safe to pass. Allow the machine operator to complete the turn, as they may have restricted rear visibility and not know that you are approaching directly from behind them. So please take the time to be patient this season while sharing the road with motorists and farm equipment alike. Practice defensive driving skills by slowing down, being alert, and prepared for going out on the roadway. And regardless of whether you are driving farm equipment or a motor vehicle, please wear your seatbelt and put the cell phone away so as to avoid distracted driving and keep everyone safe. Finally, I'd like to announce that the Natural Resources Conservation Service has an application deadline of October 6th for the Environmental Quality Incentives Program, also known as EQIP. Again, that deadline for an application is October 6th. Please apply early to ensure your application gets submitted, and reach out to your local NRCS office for more information on eligibility and requirements. That's it for this week's Conservation Report.